Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your October reading. So, we started the month with the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo at 15 degrees um, on October 2nd. So, that's going to make a harmonious trine to any planets you have anywhere between 10 and 20 degrees of Capricorn. And then we have a full moon happening at the first degree of Aries. These are both in sidereal astrology. So, let's go ahead and see what the month of October can bring for you. I'm starting to use this new deck that I got called the Mushroom deck. I'm not super familiar with it yet, but we'll see what comes up because you are an earth sign. So the High Priestess, the Fairy Ring Champignon. So that's the number 2. We have number 8. Oh, the 8 of Wands, Red Coral. The Lovers, Caesar's Mushroom. And the Ace of Wands, the Burn Morel. The Two of Pentacles, Barometer Earth Star. And the Queen of Pentacles, Elegant Earth Star. So 2 Earth Stars for the Pentacle cards. Maybe some of you have been described as an Earth Angel. Okay. We have 2 choices here showing up. The Lovers is often or originally called the Choice card, and we have the 2 of Pentacles weighing your options. And on either side of those, we either have the Ace of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles. Could be between a fire sign or an earth sign like yourself if you're deciding between partners. We also have 2 2s here, 22, somebody, a partnership, a building. That's what lovers do. There are also 2 figures on the card that mirror each other. So maybe deciding or seeking someone to build a foundation with, whether it be business or personal. Oh, and I forgot, underneath the deck I had a 2 of Wands. So we have 222 showing up in your reading. You could be seeing that a lot. But it's saying maybe if you've been solo for a while, that a partnership is in your best interest and you're maybe still teetering on the idea of staying single or getting into a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, this is communication between you and your partner about what it is that you want to create together. I see, though, you are very in tune with what should happen. You got a lot of foresight on the steps that need to be taken. You have a vision. I don't know if this partner does or they share your vision or idea. Either way, communication is going to start picking up between you and somebody else. Things are going to start growing. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's the maturity of that asset or that business. Also, these are like those puffball mushrooms, those spores, that they shoot out a cloud, right? And that expands and it's carried on the wind. So with the 8 of Wands there, talking about fast movement, this could be, messages being carried on the wind really quickly. Could be just online business or trading or starting your own content creation. But there's a lot of messages being sent back and forth between you and someone else, ideas being bounced around. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say, where this is going. All right, we have lead. So this is your ruler, Saturn. All right, so structure, balance, contracts. So plumbum or lead is density, weight, and Saturn. Lead is the first metal. Its properties are heavy, dense, and unwaveringly steady. It is often perceived as a metal that initiated the entire alchemical drive to turn what is base lead into what is noble gold. It correlates to the planet Saturn and its love of rules and structure. On one hand, this card implies a fixed position or burden that may be weighing down the work. On the other hand, lead can be arrived just in time to ground a situation, to bring an alchemist back to the humble beginnings. Either way, the presence of lead is sobering. We cannot ignore it. The impatient alchemist may be discouraged to see it in the laboratory, as it reminds us of how far we have to go. Approach this card with reverence for the ongoing process. So as I felt, everything's beginning with a vision in the mind's eye, but it is the beginning. You're at the ground floor before you can build up. The Queen of Pentacles is a long way off, but it's going to take collaboration and cooperation between several partners in order to make this transmutation happen. The number 20 there, too, is, aligns with the Judgment card, which is ruled by Pluto, planet of transformation, change, also endings and beginnings. So there might be a couple of false starts. Things may fail at first, and that may make you feel defeated, like this is lead, it's never going to get off the ground. But don't take those as permanent. They're temporary setbacks at best. Lead was also known as the sleeping giant of alchemy. It is said to contain its own secret and solution. Ponder how you can awaken this intelligence. Well, it's your planet. It's your element. You should be the master of this. Watch what other cards surround lead. That will indicate how mobile this metal is becoming or how much weight the querent is carrying on their shoulders. Well, the movement, the Ace of Wands are new beginnings. The Eight of Wands is rapid movement. So once things do get off the ground, they will rapidly evolve. I feel like somebody's going to come in and really give you a helping hand. They're going to be like, well, have you tried this before? And they're going to present you with this new idea. And it might require you to go outside your comfort zone or say, oh, that's too risky, I don't want to do it. But this is, with great risk comes great reward. So sometimes you're going to have to take a chance in order to succeed. And there we have action. All right, so action and the Eight of Wands. Movement is definitely happening. Once you get started, it's going to start rolling like a boulder downhill. And there I mentioned Pluto earlier. We have that showing up, the modern ruler of Scorpio. So the Scorpio season, whether sidereal or tropical, could play a huge impact in your transformation of your idea or your relationship. Okay, and then we have Virgo, another earth element. I mentioned the new moon in Virgo, the eclipse on the 2nd. So this, whatever this product or plan is, it's meant to be of service to others. So by providing a service, that's how you end up as the Queen of Pentacles. Your angel card, Autumn. Okay, release the old and rest. So we're throwing away what has not worked so far. I see like an architect making drawings at his table, right, and crumpling them up and throwing them away over and over and over again. So there's something, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to redesign something that just because it hasn't worked, in the past. What is it? Thomas Edison invented 700 ways not to make a light bulb before he was finally successful. So maybe take a step back from the project. You give yourself a break. Don't hyper fixate on something, because the solution will present itself when you're in a more stable or sedentary position. And so that whole look before you leap, with the high priestess there looking into and researching what is going to bring you the most abundance. And your journey cards, we have mirrors. Okay, well, that's interesting with the Lovers card being there. They mirror each other. It said you're going to meet a very important and stable partner that's going to share and match your vision. We have unfolding, your vision unfolding, and the process. I mentioned the drawing board. So yeah, failure is part of the process before you reap your reward. So this is just a reminder that just because you're back to square one or you feel like you're starting over, you're not starting with a blank slate. You're starting with experience of all those previous failures. So you know how not to do something now. All right. Let's get some magic cards for you. Okay, the festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So maybe that's where you'll meet this person, at a gala, a concert, a Halloween party even, who knows? You could find out that you share common interests with this person. You start talking and sharing ideas of what you're both working on. The Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. Yeah, with these mirrors, they're balanced images. They're reflections of each other. So there is great partnerships being built here. Let's get one more. Ooh. And Drink of 5, manifesting money and income. Well, there you go. The Queen of Wands showing up in the end. You will get there eventually. And underneath, we have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Well, that could be the Eight of Wands too. Like I said, once things take off and you see that it is practical to be successful in that idea, then things are just going to snowball from there. All right, let's get some animal medicine for you. One card. The wolf. Okay, that flipped over. I said some of you might have been alone for a while, a lone wolf. All right, underneath we have 22, so that 2-2 theme is coming up again in beavers rebuilding and changing the shaping their environment. Okay. So the title of this card is Teacher, and actually looking at the number 15, that aligns with the Devil card, which rules Capricorn. So Wolf is the pathfinder, the forerunner of new ideas, who returns to the clan to teach and share medicine. Wolf takes one mate for life and is loyal like dog. If you were to keep company with wolves, you would find an enormous sense of family within the pack, as well as strong individualistic urge. These qualities make Wolf very much like the human race. As humans, we also have an ability to be part of a society and yet still embody our individual dreams and ideas. If you have drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. Well, that's why the High Priestess showed up. As you feel Wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path in life. This is the sharing of great truths that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. In the aloneness of the power place, devoid of other humans, you may find your true you. Look for the teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. That whole release and rest, take time and rest, finding the teacher within by seeking out lonely places. Perhaps, again, you have to sit and rest and find the solution within with the High Priestess. Okay. I mentioned, multiple failures before finding success, and finding someone who mirrors your vision. It might be an Aquarius because they have that ability to think outside the box. They might be the key, or it might be someone that you are running into at a festival or a party. It might be a future business partner or intimate partner, or Scorpio or Virgo. Okay, let me get some angel cards for you, and we'll wrap this reading up. All right, a lot fell out here. Let's start with, okay, yeah. Surrender. Yeah, that take a time and rest. If you've been working too hard, you have a tendency to do that. So you can step back and get clarity, see it from a different angle. There we have trust, trusting your partner. And interestingly, I didn't bring this up earlier, but underneath the Queen of the Moon deck, we have the trust, the egg moon. So this is a partner, an idea that you can trust, and trust in your vision, trust in the process. Patience, yeah, it's going to require some patience with Saturn and lead showing up there. Things are heavy at first, but once they take off, once they elevate with these balloons here, abundance is the result. And that's how you end up as the Queen of Coins. All right, so there are opportunities and doors opening for you, Capricorn. You'll get there even if it feels like you're stuck at the moment. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. Have a great rest of your October. Best wishes, and we'll see you next time.